What's up, guys? This is Eric from Leviathan Gaming, here to talk about the Video Game Awards with my best friends. We got Chris Setters and we got Matt Campbell.
Hey. Hey.
So we're kind of doing some editing magic because we originally came out with the idea of making this into a games cast. However, we realized that this was a long topic, and we kind of lost track. So this is kind of like a thank you, I guess, to where this is his own episode for the day. Well, not episode, but it's his own show. So I hope you guys enjoy. There was a lot of excitement over these past few days between, like the Game Awards and the PlayStation Experience. I'm kind of burnt out, to be honest with you.
That's a lot to take in.
I guess that brings up the first topic of the day. What do you think it is, Matt?
The Video Game Awards.
Okay.
So, this is going to be something a little bit new in a way. Like, I mean, we're just kind of breaking down, like, the whole, like, just all the awards in general, who we thought maybe should win or if it was valid and whatnot, what our opinions pretty much are on who won.
And how it's changed. I think
Yes.
A lot of it has changed.
Yes.
There's a lot of new types
I'm
of
glad
awards.
that it got rid of fucking Spike.
Because
it was a kind of
that's
embarrassment.
That's the best decision they've ever made, because now they've got all these different awards that are, like, really worthwhile.
And it looks so professional.
It's
Like,
much more
look amazing.
professional, yeah.
Like, especially, like, I remember fucking Spike. It was so dumb. Like, it looked so dumb, and I'm like, I'm staying just for the exclusive trailers. That's all.
That's what it came
Like-
down to, honestly. The last Spike viewing was like,
I'm just here for the trailers.
I'm
Nothing
here for the
more.
trailers.
Everything else is
Like,
stupid.
I remember in the last Spike TV one that they had, like, they revealed Skyrim and Dark Souls 2.
No,
It was nuts.
it was. Yeah, that's right, wasn't it?
It was nuts.
Now, as for we'll start like with that first, like the exclusive trailers. I mean, did you guys like see most of them or hear about them at all?
I heard about
No.
him. I didn't really watch much of anything.
I was at work, so I watched the whole thing, and because I had nothing better to do, so
I love that.
I sat there and I watched it. And the first one that they showed was a Batman game made by
yeah.
Telltale.
Telltale Batman game. That's gonna
I
be
heard
cool.
about that.
What's it look like? I haven't seen anything.
There was it was really nothing. It looked like Batman at first because it didn't say it right away,
Okay.
and then I'm like, "The fuck is this?" And it just showed the Batman symbol, and then it's like Telltale, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm like,
They're
what
just-
choice? There's not going to be choices.
They're taking over the industry. They're just doing whatever character.
I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
like, seriously, what
stories.
choices would you
what
make?
choices? I'm going to stun this guy. Can't kill him. I'm Batman.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe they'll do something completely different.
Or
and
like
have
what
it-
I was talking to with my one friend was like, just it would be kind of cool if he was like, it was before he became Batman,
Right.
and like he's like building up to, and then like doing stuff like
Bruce Wayne story.
yeah, because that's what it kind of looked like, because it had Bruce Wayne. It didn't show Batman. It looked like Bruce Wayne, at least. I don't know, but yeah, it looked like Bruce Wayne. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool if it's like a prequel and then
Okay.
he comes into becoming Batman. Now
Yeah.
that I could be okay with, because it's like, okay, there's a little bit more choice, like I would think, then,
Right.
as opposed to you're Batman and like, say, I don't know, you're fighting the joke. I don't know, like I don't know how that would work if it was just normal Batman running around doing things, because it's like that would have a real clear cut story.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, and I'm not really sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wouldn't be sure how they would go about making it, as Telltale does, the illusion of choices. Because really, they don't really give too much choices, like we've talked about before. But I'm not going to get into that.
It's gotten down to like, Telltale's like, what's a character people really like? What's popular right now? I mean, clearly Batman's popular right now. So
I mean, that Minecraft game kind of surprised me, though. But
I saw the trailer and I was like,
It's-
oh,
it's-
that's not what I expected.
how can I put this delicately? Because I like it. It's corny.
But it's
It's funny, though.
funny.
Like, just like how I said with the whole, like, Need for Speed, like, live video thing. It's corny funny. And it's like, because I know that it's corny, like, I can laugh at it and I'm not taking that seriously.
It's
Right.
animated though. Like, it has very good voice acting.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
got like very good voice actors in it.
Like, and that's the thing too. Like, they hit, not to keep talking about Telltale, but they have good voice actors because they pull from everybody, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. But then what else did they show? They showed I should have pulled that up too. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna pull that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, and then they had, crap, I can't remember that one. Let's see here, exclusive. Okay, I'm not typing. Exclusive trailers. I can't talk. I can't text. I mean, I cannot type. Trailers. VGAs. Oh, let's just go to
that's-
Polygon for everything.
That's 2014.
Oh,
Yeah, that's-
fucking damn it.
What did they show last year?
Yeah, what did they show last year?
I don't know.
Why is it showing old shit first?
Type in 2015 because
You wouldn't
because,
think that you would have to do
because
that.
Google.
Because fucking Google is Vegas?
No.
What?
Really?
DC Las Vegas. That is not.
Oh,
You gotta type in video game awards. Why do I have to use my fucking fingers?
Like, this is-
Far
should I
Cry.
just go? Yeah, that was another thing
Far
too.
Cry
They showed
Primal.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, they showed the Far Cry Primal gameplay, which was pretty sweet. You can like tame a beast.
Oh.
Yeah, you can tame a beast, and
That's
like you
cool.
can have like a saber-toothed tiger pet. Oh, excuse me. Saber-toothed tiger pet,
That's
like
cool.
going around and shit. That was
Nice.
awesome.
That's kind
Um,
of getting back to the old ones where you had like your Primal Instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Those games were
Yeah, hence
fantastic.
Primal.
Primal.
Those were good. I wish that they would have continued those.
I loved those games.
Because, man, fucking Instinct's Predator on the Xbox 360. Played that so fucking much.
Yeah, yeah.
Then they did the fucking Walking Dead Michonne. Now, let me just say something. I like the Walking Dead Telltale games. Fucking make Season 3. I don't care about Michonne. Let me just say that. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I want to continue off of 3. I mean, off of 2, Season 2.
Was it?
It ended crazy. For me, at least.
Wait, God, what? Oh, season 2.
Yeah.
You're talking
of Walking
about
Dead.
the game. The game.
No, not the,
okay.
not the show. I don't
Yeah.
really care.
Okay.
But, yeah, no, the fucking game. I want to fucking know what's going on with Clementine, damn it. I don't care about Michonne. I don't care about her fucking sword.
As far as the
Unless-
game goes, yeah.
Unless, just hear me out, because this is a 3-part series.
Right.
Unless it's tied into 3, where they're going to introduce Michonne into the actual Season 3, like they did with, between 1 and 2, they did that 400 days.
Yeah, yeah.
And it kind of like led in and had
Yeah.
characters from that.
Right.
So like I got initially I got pissed and then I thought about it that way because I'm like I really don't fucking care. That's a waste of time. But if you're gonna do that and then at the end you're gonna see Clementine or something, I'm like okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like playing as fucking Michonne.
Right.
Like
Maybe Clementine's a long lost daughter. Mind blown.
no,
She shows up in the actual show.
God,
That's what I was waiting to happen. Like I thought characters from the game would show up in the show. At
Oh
some
no,
point,
no, because this is tied to the comic books,
but
not
it's
the
back
show.
to the comic books. Yeah.
These are tied. Yeah, this is tied to the comic books, not the show, which I'm glad because I don't really care about the show.
Right.
I mean, they had Glenn showed up in like episode 1 of the season 1.
but that was that was the comics.
That's true.
Should we go ahead and get that one out of the way?
Yeah.
Here's a bit of controversy. I didn't read into this very much.
Oh, I did.
I'm sure you did.
I did. So, for those that don't know, Kojima did not show up at the Video Game Awards. As much as I really thought that he would, and then would have like announced that he was doing something, you know. But his game won Best Action Adventure.
Yes.
Keith Sutherland goes up for the award. Whatever.
Fine.
Fine. So I'm thinking to myself too, watching this. I'm like, where's Kojima? And then fucking what's his face? Jeff. Yeah.
Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley. he says pretty much that Konami prevented Kojima from attending.
Yeah,
By-
Konami's
in
fucking
word of
lawyers were like, you can't be here. You have nothing to do with this company anymore. You can't be here. Like, they literally prevented an absolute icon of the industry
They
not show up.
prevented him
They
from going.
prevented an absolute icon from not being at,
Now,
like,
it makes me think, what the fuck happened between them?
I know.
Like, why
it
did you
has
go
to
to
be some
that?
serious,
Like,
serious
why
shit.
did you go to that extreme?
I feel
like-
like nothing's gonna be revealed for
Because
like a year. Like,
it's like-
he'll be so far away from the company.
To me, it goes like, okay, so they had two possibilities there. Let him attend, and he was probably gonna just talk, like tell everybody what fucking happened, or let's ban him from going. So what the fuck does he know?
Oh man,
Like
dude.
what happened?
He's
where,
got-
like because
he's
to
got
where
dirt.
they just said, you know what, we're gonna bite the bullet and make us look like the bad, like even worse as the bad guy.
Yeah.
by banning him.
Right.
I mean, like, EA does some pretty shitty stuff, but like this company was literally like, I don't care what a legend you are in the industry, you can't show up, you
Like
can't be
to
here.
get your award. And then this isn't the first time they did this. Towards the end, what was it? The Japanese Game Awards or whatever. They banned him from going too.
Oh yeah,
Konami's PR people
God.
accepted the award, not him.
Like, that's sick. Like Konami's PR people, like that's just
Yeah,
okay. Who are
I
these people?
just, I'm pissed about it. And you know what? Just pay like respect to Kojima. I've been like, even to like, I've been replaying Metal Gear as well. I'm starting to play that a little bit more now again. Getting
Mhm.
back into it. Fucking great. But then you can tell when Konami's starting to influence a little bit more because it's becoming even more microtransaction heavy. To where it's like,
Is there
it's-
more stuff to buy now?
Yeah.
Still haven't gotten into it.
Yeah. So they added new things where it's like online, like components and shit like that. So it's like there's new online weapons that you can get by doing either the FOBs or buying shit. Like it's fucking ridiculous. I'm glad that it doesn't make you use it, but there's two different ones. You can have the normal money or online money. Like, and it's tied together.
okay.
So if you go offline, half your GMP's gone because it's tied to online. So it's technically not there because you're not connected to the server.
Okay.
I noticed that because they gave me like 1 million like GMPs, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm about to just redeem a whole bunch of like development like items, and then I tried to disconnect from the servers, and then it took away that money. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, like that fucking sucks.
Jeez.
But anyways, it's really fucked up, and I mean, as a big fan of Metal Gear and like a big fan of Kojima,
It's
like
so disappointing.
it's just
I just don't.
it's
Understand.
disgusting. Like I don't really know.
Like, and I mean, everybody there knows like
That's probably like
how
one of those-
huge he is.
Yeah.
That guy has influenced like everything.
And
in
like every
history.
game, like Game Awards, he's done something.
Yeah, he's done something. Like, he's so mysterious too. Like, what was it? It was like I want to say like 4 years ago now is when he
Announced Metal Gear.
announced Metal Gear, but at
And
the
he
time
did
it was
the
like amazingly
Big white whale.
mysterious.
Like it was a big white whale. It was so good. I knew it was Metal Gear though. whenever I
There
saw
were a
it.
lot of people who were like, "Dude, it's Metal Gear."
Like I knew
It's
right
different,
away.
but
And then
it's
like
Metal
the
Gear.
thing is like he came. I don't know if it was him or somebody else came up like bandaged up. Remember that?
Yeah,
Because that was
Mhm.
actually in the opening where like Snake is bandaged up.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. But yeah, like that's fucked up. And to kind of keep going with it, Quantum Break had a new trailer. Now, I'm a huge fan of Remedy. If none of you know,
Yeah.
I love Max Payne
Yeah, Max
and
Payne's great.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake was really good. I
Alan
would
Wake,
like
I
to see
liked
another
Alan
one.
Wake.
Please make another Alan Wake after
I
this
would
Remedy.
love to see another one.
But Quantum Break looks fucking good. It has Iceman in it.
I think that's really gonna be
Not
like.
the rapper Iceman.
Oh, I
Okay. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. But
that's cool.
the X-Men Iceman, and the guy that played in Animorphs. Same guy.
Okay. I'm like, who is that?
I loved that show back then. Man, Animorphs was the fucking shit.
Yeah.
But
haven't seen it.
anyways,
Wow.
yeah, Quantum Break is fucking good. Like they showed more about like the time paradox in it, where God, I don't really want to ruin the trailer, to be honest with you, but it's just like something's fucked up, and I want to know what it is. Like it's just like goes back in time, like time's about to like just pretty much break, and like turning into like a paradox almost in a way, and like he's stopping it. It's really interesting. I want to know more. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to know more about it. I want to just play it. Yeah, because I want to know the story. And then that's another big one too. Psychonauts.
Psychonauts.
Too.
Have you ever played Psychonauts?
A little bit of it.
It's great. It's
No.
such a great game.
Like I understand it's a great game. I never really played too much of it, but I'm glad that they're finally making a new one, which
Oh, yeah.
is on.
Well, you gotta back it. It's
Yeah, you got to back it.
it's kickstarted again.
It's not
which is-
Kickstarter. It's
What's it,
Fig.
million?
Oh,
It's a new
Oh,
crowdfunding service called Fig,
Fig.
which if you invest, you can actually get money if they do really well. So it's an investment
Oh,
instead
it's
of
an
just backing
investment.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
pretty
now
legit.
that's actually really cool.
That's actually really.
This is like
legit
one
for
of the
that
first
game.
games to do.
I'm gonna
that.
invest in that because that game's gonna blow up.
Oh yeah,
Guarantee
it's
you.
really gonna blow up. Yeah, and we already talked about Far Cry Primal.
That's really cool.
And then the Batman from Telltale. It's like whatever. And then they announced Rise of the Tomb Raider DLC, which
Is that gonna continue the story?
I don't think so, because when I watched the trailer, it seemed like it didn't acknowledge.
dude.
It seemed like it didn't acknowledge what happened at the end of the game.
Okay.
Because it's like, all right, so you just went to another, without spoiling, yeah. So it obviously is like a offset thing.
Okay.
But it has its own story inside of it, which is kind of cool. I don't know. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna wait until the PS4 version and just get the bundle, hopefully.
Good call.
But I'm excited for it. Good for them,
yeah.
And then let's say
Yes.
Shaq Fu sequel.
Shaq Fu. One of the funniest games, like worst games I've ever
I
seen.
loved Shaq Fu.
Like hilarious
I
game,
totally had
and
it.
they're actually doing
You
a
love Shaq
sequel.
Fu?
I did love Shaq Fu. It was on Sega.
They're doing this as a complete novelty. Like it's hilarious.
I love how they had Shaq come in too. And
I
then,
know.
and he, the way he announced, when he announced the award, the winner of, I forgot what award it was, and because he had the normal microphone.
Yeah.
And then he goes, because when they went back to him, he leans down to the smaller microphone. He goes, and the winner. And I'm just kidding. he started going, but yeah,
So
Shaq Fu.
excited.
It looks fun. It looks pretty fun,
Oh God, yes.
which I'm pretty excited for.
That's amazing.
So, which brings us to the main part of all the different awards. So I guess we'll start with my personal favorite of that one, Greg Miller for Trending Gamer. Now, I'm a huge Kind of Funny fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've always followed Greg too. I am absolutely thrilled that he won.
I think it's
Um,
great.
Very, very deserving.
I'm not and I know I was joking earlier, but I don't want to talk shit about the other ones. I mean, they're all equally good.
They're
But guess what? Greg won. But
That's right.
it's I don't want to. I'm close to making fun of some things, but yeah, I'm really glad that Greg won.
He's
and then
extremely
he did,
deserving of it.
and he
Hmm?
did the fucking most amazingly just awesome speech.
His
did you watch
acceptance
the
speech was
I
phenomenal.
didn't see it.
Yeah, I showed him it, and it was good. Pretty much thanking the game developers. It was really good.
Very.
So,
yeah.
Esports don't really care about. I don't really know any of these. I mean, esports game of the year. It's
Well,
Counter-Strike, obviously.
Played CS:GO. I'm terrible at it,
I mean,
Wait, where are we at? Here?
but
that's the
It's
second
fun.
one. The
Um,
esports game of the year,
Mm.
which is Counter-Strike. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike back in the day.
I'm glad
It's
a
good.
shooter won.
And I'm
though.
glad a shooter won instead of a fucking MOBA.
If a MOBA won, I would have been like, that's a cop out. Of course, a MOBA won.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that happened.
Because I mean, the CS:GO scene has blown up over the past year or so.
And then we got the esports team of the year, Optic Gaming, the only name that I knew
So
on
I
the
recognize.
list.
I know on there.
And esports player of the year, whatever.
Okay.
Congratulations.
But all
Good
that
job.
being said,
Good
those are
job.
new awards that are like acknowledging the actual
Exactly.
people who play the
Like, I'm
games you're
glad-
making.
I'm glad that they're, like we were talking earlier, that there's more awards. I just wish there was ones that I just knew. Like, but
Yeah.
it's cool that they're awarding players. Like,
Sure.
that was really cool. It's like a thank you almost.
Yeah.
Now, the next one, most anticipated game of the year. This surprised me that No Man's Sky.
That was a
won,
really
Because-
interesting list.
because I
Mhm.
really thought that everybody's sick and tired of hearing a No Man's Sky and just wants the game to come out, that they're not really anticipated for it because you have so many better games on that list.
They
Uncharted.
got The Last Guardian.
Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm surprised that too. I'm glad. I really thought between No Man's Sky and Last Guardian, none of them were going to win because those are two games that have been talked about forever.
Forever.
And
Like, we get it.
I mean, you
Last
have
Guardian exists now. It's
like,
coming out.
you have fucking Horizon Zero Dawn, which looks phenomenal.
Mhm.
Crazy, awesome new IP.
You got Quantum Break, which there's a niche thing where big Remedy fans like myself are super excited for,
Mhm.
but it looks fucking good. And then you have Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, the final Uncharted game.
That,
And that didn't win?
honestly,
Are you
like,
serious?
as much as I want to play The Last Guardian, Uncharted 4 and Horizon Zero Dawn are my two most anticipated
Like-
right now. On that list, at least.
Yeah, like Uncharted, are you fucking serious?
For me, it was Uncharted.
Oh, I played the beta. It's so fucking good. Why didn't it win? Like,
It
Should've
is-
won.
It is true, though. Like, I can't believe No Man's Sky. Like, no doubt the game's going to be amazing, but it's been, like, they're beating a dead horse at this point. We know that game's going to be
It's like,
awesome.
oh,
They've been
let's
talking
land-
about it.
land
There's
on
new
it.
information once every 2 months.
I'm
about that
actually
game.
surprised that I'll save it. So let's
Okay.
go to the next one.
Okay.
Best multiplayer.
No.
This
That
is
surprised me.
This
No.
surprised me, but I
I'm okay with it.
congratulate them. I'm
Because
okay with
I'm
this.
glad.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
I'm actually glad.
look at the
we'll
list.
Keep going with this. Yeah. So the list is. They can't see the list. So the list is.
Look at the list.
Look at the list. So the list is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Yeah.
No.
You got the Destiny Taken King.
Yes.
That's good too.
improvements, but
Halo 5. I love how they had to say the Taken King.
right.
So let's just
right.
leave it at that.
Right.
Then you have Halo 5 Guardians. Okay. You have Rocket League. And then you have Splatoon. Now, I played all
played
those
all of
games. I played all of them. I had a blast playing Splatoon at E3.
Yeah.
I really did. So, Chris, do you know what Splatoon is?
No.
Okay, so
Very fun game.
you're. I don't know how to explain.
All right,
Because,
so
like, I don't fuck
here,
with
first of
Nintendo
all,
at
I'll
all.
tell you that I think that game's the most deserving to win out of all
Yeah,
of them
it's
because
very,
those
like,
are all
different.
like okay. The first 3 games on that list. I'm sorry, they're generic fucking
Yeah,
shooters.
they
They're
really are.
beating a dead horse with those shooters now. I
Rocket
love
League,
them.
though.
They're fun,
No,
but
see,
they're
and
beating a
that's
dead.
just- yeah.
And then
So-
Rocket League is brand new IP and it's tons of fun. So it was a tie between them and Splatoon. But Splatoon has to be the most unique multiplayer game that has come out this
Yes.
year for a shooter too.
So like pretty much it's like you're like squids and you're shooting and like it's ink and you're going through like the floor. Like I had to show up a video for you next. Like it shows up like through the floor and shit. Like it looks fucking.
It's
good.
really
It
cool,
played
like, you-
fucking amazing at E3.
Yeah, like
and it was really cool.
you're like these squid people, and
And you're
it's
shooting
your
ink
guns
and,
are
like-
it's you shoot with paint, and then when you like your team, say your team's purple, so you have purple paint, so you're running around and you cover the surface with purple paint, and then you turn into a squid and you can swim through that paint, like to try and get to the other side.
Yeah.
So like you're walking, but then if you spray that area, you can just go like through the paint.
That's what's
But
up.
the other team can like cover you up and like do that. It's really fun.
Wow.
Yeah, so I really think, because I mean, this leads into the next section of it, that the reason why people voted for Splatoon here and not Rocket League is because the next one we have best sports/racing game, which then was given to Rocket League. Congratulations.
Which I don't feel is right.
What?
No.
Why?
It's not the best sports game.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Hell yeah, it is. Without a doubt. Probably the worst one on that list is Pro Evolution Soccer to 2016.
Well, that I will agree with you.
Because that was awful. For me, my top two
I'm
was
surprised
NBA and
FIFA is on
FIFA.
there. Yeah, FIFA is on there.
FIFA is amazing.
But it goes.
But to
it goes
me,
down
like,
to,
Rock-
Chris, it goes down to the same argument we had about multiplayer shooters.
Mm.
All of them are generic.
And
All
Rocket
of them
League's
are
new.
generic
Rocket League's new. It
sports
deserves
games,
it.
and then you have.
But I understand
new,
that.
and then you have a new sports game.
I understand, but new doesn't always win. For me, I spend more hours on 2K than anything.
He says
Well,
it
yeah.
there- he says it there, but
There's more of a time
multiplayer.
There's more of a time investment.
But yeah, like I feel
Yeah.
like it is the best multiplayer game for me. For me, I felt like Rocket League was there.
But it was a sports game.
But it's not a sports game to me. Like I hate that. Like it's not a
You're
sports
scoring.
I mean,
you're racing.
it's a-
You're pushing a soccer ball.
No, man. Like basic sports. Like
Down in
Okay,
Like,
that's gonna be
real
the next.
Like
That's
real
gonna be
shit.
the
Basic
next award.
sports.
Basic sports.
Basic sports.
Basic bitch awards.
Thank you. Let's do that.
Basic bitch award goes to NBA 2K16.
I mean, if we're doing basic bitch awards, mine's going to Konami, but
Yeah.
you know, but that's not.
But
Yeah.
I'm proud for Rocket League. I mean,
I am.
and then they're also coming to Xbox One now too.
That's-
Congratulations! Which it's weird that they're not going to be tied to the PC community. It's
Yeah.
just like it's just Xbox One, which I don't know how vibrant the community is going to be with it just being Xbox One people.
Yeah.
But congratulations nonetheless. I am very proud that Rocket League won an award.
Good for them.
And then we got the best family game. Now we'll go through this one pretty quick. I mean, you got Destiny, not Destiny, Disney Infinity. See, I'm tired. 3.0. Then you got Lego Dimensions. I'm so pissed that didn't win. You got
felt like it.
Skylanders, and you got Splatoon, and then you got Super Mario Maker. Now, this is weird because I'm surprised that Super Mario Maker is on that list.
Yeah.
Because it's Nintendo and it's Mario, it doesn't like matter.
Basically
to them
everything Nintendo.
What
is
kind of
family.
game
Yeah,
it
but-
is. But
you know,
But yeah, that's the thing. It's just, I don't know.
Lego
I don't
Dimensions should
understand-
have got it for me, but
This part, like this award, I don't feel like it should have been named Best Family Game. I felt like it should be like, Best Casual Game. No, see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because it's all like they're really chilled games. You got Disney Infinity, which I don't really like, but it's cool. Like it has Star Wars now, but I'm not gonna get it. You got Lego Dimensions, which is fucking awesome. You're building fucking Legos.
right.
And then putting them in the game. Come on, it has Back to the Future in it. It should have won just for that alone.
just for that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have Skylanders, whatever, and Splatoon again, and then Super Mario Maker, and it's just like I don't know. Like I'm glad I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm like, about to get pissed because it's not a secret that I fucking suck at Mario games.
Me too.
I tried playing. I was playing some yesterday.
Like you are,
and I
fine
was
in that
dying.
argument. That,
I was dying so fucking
that
much,
shit
but
is
I kept
hard.
playing. I kept
When
playing.
you get to like the final worlds in 3D World, that shit is unbelievably difficult.
Yeah. So like that should not be in family games. It's hard.
No.
Like,
That's like the argument with Pokemon nowadays. Like people our age play Pokemon, and then little kids play it, and they're like, "What am I doing?"
it's like fucking learn. You're gonna learn today.
You're gonna learn today.
That's right.
And next, best fighting game.
Yes.
Now
I mean,
you have
that's like a no-brainer.
because the thing is, to be honest with you, without trying to talk shit, the other three I don't even fucking know who they are.
I know. I love Guilty Gear.
So yeah, you have Guilty Gear.
I know what Guilty Gear is.
XRD sign. okay.
Exerd sign.
And then you have Rise of the Incarnates,
no idea.
whatever that is.
No
and then you
idea.
got Rising Thunder, which sounds like a fucking Sega game.
No idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously Mortal Kombat.
So obviously Mortal Kombat's
I mean,
gonna
yeah.
win, and I didn't
Did
even know
you-
that came out this year. I thought it came
It
out
did.
last
It came
year.
out in like February or
Yep,
March or something like
exactly.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was February.
That's really funny how like the year goes by and you're like, oh, that did come out
Yeah,
this
like,
year.
that's the
Like
thing, too.
games
I
that
saw
come out
that-
early in the year.
I saw that on the list, and I'm like,
Did you guys see the Combat Pack 2, the characters that are going to be in it?
oh, fucking
No.
Xenomorph is gonna be
A
in it?
xenomorph alien.
And
Leatherface.
then Leatherface.
What?
Yeah.
Shut up.
they're putting Sector in the
Xenomorph looks
game,
stupid.
so they're finally putting an android or the robot Sector,
Mm.
and
Fucking smoke in the game.
please,
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That was my character. That and Noob. Where is Noob?
Noob.
I'm a noob. I need Noob.
noob.
That was my
Noob
favorite
Saibot,
character.
man.
That was my favorite character in fucking the last one, and it's just I don't know
Who else was there?
everybody.
The alien Leatherface,
That's
Sector,
it, yeah.
and there's
the
4.
alien. Looks
That's
weird.
gonna be weird.
That the alien looked weird. Like, let me fuck it. I'm gonna pull it up and then I'm gonna put it in the screen, like when I'm editing this. So you have, let's do Mortal Kombat X, and then I gotta Google characters. Yeah, here we
Considered
go.
Terminator.
Triborg. Gets
Bo Raicho.
Bo
That's-
Raicho.
Bo Raicho. He's the
So,
other one.
Dude, look
See?
at Leatherface.
See, look
I
at
know.
the Xenomorph looks fucking weird. It's a guy.
Like he got humanized. It's weird.
Like
He's
it's
like
a
standing
fucking
up
guy.
and, like he's like buff and he's
So
not,
I'm
he's
gonna
not hunched over
I'm
like
gonna
an
save
alien.
this so I can put it in the thing. Yeah. So it looks like a fucking guy, and it's like I don't know.
mean-
It shouldn't have been a xenomorph. I'm sorry. That's not a fucking xenomorph.
They only did it because Predator. Now
yeah,
they're like Alien
it was
versus
a-
Predator.
and fucking he looks stupid.
Leatherface.
Leatherface
is like,
looks
I don't
dumb.
like. He's as fat as Bo Raicho over there.
The only one that
He
looks
looks
fucking
amazing.
cool is the
I
fucking
know. Like,
robot.
he looks
dude.
really cool. I do like the horror aspect.
Yes.
But like as a Mortal Kombat character, it's so weird.
He looks
It's
looks
true.
goofy.
But like, I fucked
a
hard with
novelty.
Jason.
It'll be cool. It'll be
Yeah,
cool.
but he looks fucking goofy with that fucking. God, I just don't understand.
I really like Sector's design. He looks badass.
Sector looks fucking cool.
He looks like a badass.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing too. Even Alien, like, if it was an Alien, that's a cool design.
Mm.
But don't fucking call it Alien.
Yeah.
Like, that's not an alien. He doesn't have damn fucking fists.
True.
Well, he doesn't have like
Yeah, it's just
Claws.
claws. It's fucking fists.
the thing's fingers.
And it looks like he has
and-
got a fucking Pit Boy in his hand, like in his on his wrist.
I mean, like his freaking
Amazing.
fingers are like they come out to like there.
Yeah. So like, that's the thing. I'm like, it's a cool design if it wasn't an alien. But I digress.
But the fatalities are gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
Oh god.
that's probably gonna be pretty sweet.
Brutalities.
So next on the list we have best role-playing game.
Best
So,
RPG.
now- You have Bloodborne.
Fantastic game.
You got Fallout 4.
Phenomenal game.
Chris is gonna cry. You got Pillars of Eternity. I don't know that.
Really good game.
Okay. I'm just gonna take your word for it. Then you got
Really
Witcher
good
3: The Wild Hunt. And
Very,
then
very good game.
you have Undertale.
What is
So,
that?
Undertale is like a. How can I describe it? It's a Steam game, and it's like a like an RTS like tactical game.
Oh, okay.
And you can like talk your way. Like it's like you can have like the boss fights normally. Like you have decisions that you can make.
Okay.
And you can even talk yourself out of fighting, so you don't even have to fight in that game, which is kind of cool.
That's cool.
So
It's like a Civ game or something.
I mean, I'm so happy for CD Projekt Red. Sorry, I've been a huge fan of the Witcher games. Like from the first one all the way up to the third. Like I played all of them even before it got super mainstream hyped.
I mean,
Which is cool to see the evolution of CD Projekt Red come into the mainstream to be like, hey, guess what? We're making this awesome, huge ass game that looks gorgeous. That looks fucking gorgeous, and you can do whatever the fuck you want in it. And guess what? We're giving you free DLC. There you go. We have a thank you
16
note.
DLCs.
We have a thank you note in the fucking box
the
for
physical
you.
copy. Like I have it. It's so you got so much. Like that shows.
Like
the
that was like a
developer that cares.
sincere like thing.
That is very sincere. They had like a thank you note to the fans in the case. Like, thank you for buying this game because you actually, like they say, because you spent your hard-earned money on our game, we're giving you 16 free DLCs.
which is unheard of.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so I'm really glad that they're finally coming to the mainstream to be like, guess what? You can make an awesome game and it looks pretty. So now here, I'm trying to be very delicate with this. Again, I'm Fallout 4 was made in a vacuum, obviously. By vacuum, I mean it was made before like all the next gen consoles and stuff were announced. So that's why it looks like it does. Because there's really no excuse for a game in this day and age now to look like Fallout 4 without bashing it. Because I'm not saying because I really honestly I don't care about graphics that much, but it's just the fact that
It's the
nowadays,
fact that we're like 3 years into these systems and we have
you have a
that
game
looks
like
that.
The Witcher 3, which does have a bigger map. It is a bigger map.
It's huge.
It looks gorgeous compared. Like it just looks like it's from a different generation console
It's
compared
so
to
fleshed
Fallout
out.
4.
It's so fleshed out.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, and they earn it. They really do earn it for best role playing game. To where with Fallout, I'm having the issue like when I started playing Witcher after like I watched this, and I'm realizing that it's just you feel. I don't know. Both games you feel really into the world, but with this one, like with Witcher, it's I don't know. It feels more RPG.
It feels more RPG. You get more immersed into this
Like
game
into
just
the
because
lore and
character
stuff like that.
Like character
Anytime, like,
interaction is.
I remember because I got it on the PS4 because the Xbox One version sucked.
I heard it had
It really
so
did.
many problems.
So like I started playing it, which you can download too, by the way, so you can play it. And it ran so much smoother, so I'm having a more fun experience with it. And just running to the Griffin for the first time again, like it pops up like, oh hey, guess what? This is what the Griffin is. Here's its weaknesses that you can pull up. Like, has a fucking lore book. Anytime you run into a monster, you can like read about it, and it's really it's deep.
Very.
Like it's a really deep RPG, which I mean, I'm not saying Fallout's not deep either, but in terms of
Fallout's
like
not
depth,
deep. Yeah, like
Witcher just blows it away. Which I'm sorry to say, like, but it does.
it does. I mean, there are things.
And I'm a
missing
huge
from
Fallout guy. Like,
oh yeah, like there
like,
are
I'm not-
things missing.
yeah, I'm not saying obviously you guys seen these past episodes where we're praising Fallout. I still love Fallout, but Witcher did deserve that.
I will agree.
And
And that takes a
I
lot.
yeah, because
It takes a
because
lot
that's
for
what
me
he was
to-
coming in saying like, why isn't Fallout 4 win? Which we'll talk about another one too in a second. So moving on, you have best action and adventure game.
I was gonna say. I can't believe Divinity Original Sin wasn't on that list unless it
I don't
came
know
out
what that
last.
is.
Oh, it's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One. Like from a Kickstarter, it was originally
Oh,
on
really?
PC. It might have come out last year. That's why.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what
really,
that is.
it's like Diablo 3. It's a top-down, like really good,
Oh, okay.
RPG.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember seeing that name. I think it came out last year.
really awesome game.
So, as for the next one, you have the best action adventure game. You got Assassin's Creed Syndicate. You got Batman: Arkham Knight. You got Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain.
Mm-hmm.
You got Ori and the Blind Forest, which is kind of weird for it to be
Yeah.
right there, but cool regardless. They
Sure.
got on the list.
Sure.
And you got Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, I'm glad Metal Gear won.
Metal Gear.
Metal
Yeah.
Gear deserved to win there because
Mhm.
it had the most innovation out of all the people on the list, I feel. Like, and if we're going to the standard thing of, innovation and change and stuff, that had the most changes.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which was awesome. It's by far, it's coming to be like one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games in a long time. It's starting to make me love Assassin's Creed again.
I'll get it.
And then you have like
what I've been
Batman:
playing,
Arkham
right?
Knight, which what?
That's what I've been playing, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
Phenomenal.
yeah.
But
Like it's really good.
All right, cool.
like,
And then,
yeah.
then you got
Super.
Batman: Arkham Knight, which I don't know. Like I loved the story. I hated it. Chris hated it, but I loved.
I
the
feel
story.
so indifferent about. I'm in the middle.
But I'm like, it didn't deserve an award. It was good.
It was good.
It was good. Didn't deserve an award, I don't think. It was good. Yeah, that's the thing. We'll just leave it as it was good.
It was good.
Then you got Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now, that's like kind of like the big. It was really close, but me being a more Metal Gear fan, it pushed it that way. But fucking Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was phenomenal. It was so good. I just
really
wish
wanna play
I
it.
wish I was playing it on the PS4.
Really good gameplay.
And as for the next one, whoa, the hell! Oh, I felt like I was reading the same thing. Again. Best. Oh yeah, because it's different. So you got best shooter. Sorry, because I thought it was the same fucking I thought it was the same award. So you got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, you got Destiny the Taken King, you got Halo 5, you got Splatoon, and then you got Battlefront because they couldn't have the same list. I really read that wrong. I'm like, why am I reading the same one again?
Yeah.
So Splatoon won again. Good. Because again, best one out of the list in terms of innovation. So I congratulate Nintendo.
See, and I can't really comment because I haven't played it. I've only played the other 4.
Now, I was talking to my one friend yesterday when I was playing. I wasn't playing it, but we were talking about it. Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I have more things about this. I feel like there's really not much there in terms of layers. It's a very casual shooter. It was very fun to play. There's just not much there. There's like 3 levels, 3 or 4 levels. There's indoor. There's 4 or 5. There's indoor. There's Tatooine. There's Hoth, and then that one lava one.
God, I don't remember. But
actually 4 then. 4 big 4 big worlds.
4 big worlds.
And then they break them up, but still, I mean, there was no story, which I've talked about before. I'm not gonna waste my breath on that. I feel like it was just a waste. Like, it was a waste for that much of a pretty game to not have any type of story, or at least pull like I was talking about yesterday. It's like at least pull like a Titanfall to where like it had a story in the multiplayer. To where like you're progressing and it's like doing different things. Where it had fucking what's his face General Akbar in the corner talking to you, be like, "Oh well, we gotta move, guys.
It's a trap.
It's a trap." And then like just stuff like that. Like that would have been cool. And then like you have like the Emperor, like the Emperor, like for the but it should have done something like that.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't know. That's why I'm kind of hoping for like if they do when they make another game. One team focuses on the multiplayer, and then the other team makes some type of single player content. I mean, they've done that with Battlefield. Yeah. Why couldn't they do it with Battlefront? Yeah. Like the game looks fucking gorgeous. Like
can't wait till Battlefield 5.
Oh god, yeah. Let's not even get started on that one.
Yeah.
So, next one, I'm really happy that won.
And this
Games
is
for Change.
Games for Change. This is a very different award.
So
I'm so glad this is.
You have.
award.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Sybil. You have Sybil. I'm gonna just say Sybil. You have Her Story, which was good. You have Life is Strange. You have Sunset, and you have Undertale. Now,
Undertale up again.
I am so glad Life is Strange won.
Life is Strange was surprisingly good for me.
Yeah. Okay, good. So yeah, it was so good. Like it's a game that you wouldn't think you would want to play.
Not at all.
Like if somebody sat down without even seeing the gameplay at all, and somebody told you, "Hey, do you want to play a game that's about a teenage girl that gets superpowers and that has to deal with teenage drama?"
Maybe not play a game.
Exactly,
like,
right?
Maybe see it in an original series on Netflix or something.
It sounds like something like that, And fucking sitting in there, and you're it's like on ABC Family or something. And but you sit there and you play it, and then you get so invested into this character, and like you start caring about everybody. Like the choices mattered. It felt like to me, damn it, because when they got to the end, and it's just stop there.
It definitely got you involved.
It got you involved and it got you to care.
Like emotionally to a new level.
You gotta play that too.
Gotta play it.
You gotta play it. Like, I wish, to be honest, that was part of a nomination for Game of the Year. To be honest with you. I mean, I'm just that, and then we'll get to that too. But best performance, this kind of upset me.
I don't like this choice.
You had Ashley Birch that played as Chloe, the blue-haired girl in Life is Strange. You had Camila Luddington that played as Lara Croft. Fucking phenomenal. And god damn, is she fucking like, okay, I'll just stop that. I'm just going to leave it at she's fucking gorgeous.
So hot.
Yes, so hot. I'm not going to do the quote. You have Doug Cockle as Geralt. And you have Mark Hamill as the Joker.
fantastic, and
and
I
you
love
have
him.
Viva
in games.
Civet
Seifert.
Now-
Seifert.
Seifert.
Take that a minute.
Now I played a little bit of the her
her
story. I haven't finished it all the way. I can understand them giving it to her because it was literally like a movie in a way because it was all live like video,
Oh.
and she was talking and doing things.
Oh, that's cool.
So best performance, that makes more sense in terms of because it was really her and her voice
Okay.
instead of just between voice actors, and then it was her video acting, like really acting. Well, I mean, I'm not saying voice actors don't act, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So I can understand her winning, but I'm kind of sad that not even just the fact that
Kidding me?
just not the fact that like it's just Ashley Birch that's nominated. Where's the main character nomination for Life is Strange? Why isn't she in it?
Oh yeah.
Like Chloe, I mean, I can understand Chloe. Chloe was fucking awesome, but why can't I have my girl in it? You know?
It's true.
Yeah.
So I congratulate
like-
her, like, but it's still like
Who makes these nominations in the first place?
that's what I want to know.
You know what? Honestly, that's a whole other can of worms because they have these awards, which they're great now, and it's some committee somewhere. The real video game awards are the ones that take place in like February. That backtrack this year, and they're like the actual like Writers Guild Development Awards or
Gotcha.
something like that. Those are like those are like the Academy Awards for video games, and like they have nothing but like the developers and stuff sit in, and there's no like live performances or anything. And
And then just for you guys to know too, because this was right before two other games that came out. That's why Rainbow and Just Cause aren't on it. By the way,
Yeah,
I just wanted to
yeah.
point that out
yeah.
because that.
It came out.
Yeah.
And
So we're just gonna keep moving
That's
because
happened before,
this topic is
too.
getting pretty long in the tooth. You have best score. You have Metal Gear Solid 5, which makes more sense.
Yes.
Between Metal Gear and Fallout 4,
was
but
a very, very close second.
yeah,
I love Fallout 4's soundtrack, but it's like it's not like it's not like very, very like intense orchestrated music.
Exactly.
It's like ambient noise, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I
and that's
love
how
it.
Bethesda is, though.
But,
that's how
them come-
Bethesda
but
is.
Metal
You-
Gear did have the better
they
soundtrack.
had better soundtrack because they had all the songs, and then it even had like like original themes and stuff
Mhm.
too. Like Metal Gear has like fucking Quiet's theme.
Yeah, which they performed live. That was
I know,
beautiful.
that made me
It was
cry.
beautiful.
That made me
Loved
cry because
it.
it was so beautiful. They had
It was
fucking
lovely.
Quiet.
It
Damn.
was so awesome.
They had fucking Quiet up there. Oh
I got a
man.
problem with the next one though.
So yeah, best art direction. You have This was a weird one. You had Batman Arkham Knight. You had Bloodborne. You got Metal Gear Solid 5. You got Ori and the Blind Forest, and you got Witcher 3. No. I'm okay with that. I played a little bit of Ori and the Blind Forest, but in terms of the way this award's described as, that should have won because this makes no sense.
Wait, what did you say?
How's it
should have won?
described as?
This the Ori and the Blind
Oh,
Forest,
okay.
best art direction because the way the game looks.
Yes.
Ori and the Blind Forest had this cool like 2D like just it was like the Rayman games.
Yeah.
To where it's like it was artful, like it was hand drawn like type things. That's why I feel like that should that won. Like
it deserves completely, but I really wanted Bloodborne to win.
Bloodborne had a cool art like style too, like the gothic, like
Gothic,
thing, like
that, and like just freaking monster and boss designs
Yeah.
are obnoxiously
Now, I'm not really
insane.
sure, to be honest. Like, I'm not really sure why Metal Gear's on the list. If it's just like the camera, like the camera art,
Yeah.
like this was a weird one. So we'll just leave that. Congratulations,
They
Ori
had
and the
to
Blind
put.
Forest.
They had to put
Like they just had to put
some
filler,
other
I
games.
guess.
Yeah, filler.
And then best narrative, which this one kind of upset me. You had Her Story 1, but then you had Life is Strange. You had Tales from the Borderlands, Witcher 3, and then Until Dawn. Now, Life is Strange should have won this too. I feel. Because the Her Story, like the thing, do you guys know what Her
I don't
Story
even
is?
know what that is. I saw one thing
So,
for it.
yeah.
and-
What Her Story is like you were. How can I put you're like hacking into like a police computer and you're trying to figure out pretty much what this girl's story is, if she killed somebody or not, and you're like having to type in phrases, like literally typing in phrases to pull up video clips. So it's like you're piecing the narrative to you, like as you're trying to like put a piece together, like a timeline together,
Okay.
pretty much.
Wow.
So it's a cool idea, but I don't think that it should have won best narrative. Like that's why, like in terms of emotional, like I mean, I'm pretty sure like towards the end her story did get emotional, but I
You had
still
more
feel like
emotional investment in Life is Strange.
Yeah.
Yes.
because it was literally I was playing as her, and like we'll go with that. Best mobile, congratulations to Laura Cargo, but I feel like Fallout Shelter should have won.
Yep.
We'll just leave it
Yeah.
at that.
Yep.
Best independent game, Rocket League.
Absolutely.
So glad Rocket League won. And for those that don't know, Life is Strange can't be on there because it was, made by, Dynot. That's not an indie developer. So,
Yeah.
developer of the year, congratulations to CD Projekt Red.
Project
That
Red.
was a well-deserved one.
going
Very.
above and beyond.
I still wish
Yay.
that they would have did a fuck you Konami and put as Kyojima Productions. Like
Yeah.
because I honestly I voted for Kyojima Productions. Just
I know. I'm really
just
glad
to
they
kind of-
said Kojima Productions.
Yeah, I'm really glad it was that. And then to the main one, Game of the Year, Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt.
Witcher 3. Very deserving of it.
I-
Very deserving of it.
Like I was saying earlier, it was a close up between Witcher 3 and Metal Gear Solid 5 for me. I felt like Metal Gear Solid 5 was more innovative in terms of gameplay, at least. It played well. But then, I mean, you can't really beat like the way The Witcher looked and felt, and
I've spent more
Just
time
lived
on
in.
The Witcher.
yeah, and see, and that's the thing. Like it. So, I'm really glad that they won. I'm really glad that they won.
Mhm.
Congratulations! Video Game Awards this year was really good.